before COVID, telehealth was something that was not well used, right? People were very resistant to it and less likely to be used than in-person health. And then you didn't really have a choice. You had to use telehealth. And we found that, oh, okay, it's actually not as bad as some people thought and is actually pretty helpful in some cases. And so even after COVID, telehealth rates have still remained high, not as high as in person, but they've still remained higher, and they're higher than they were pre-COVID. So we found that we can do things from that perspective. This is one of those things where you might say, well, AI has risk associated with it as well as everything else. And so should we just dive into it and ignore the risk and we'll figure it out and we'll find that it actually is very helpful? This is where I think we didn't have a choice in COVID. We were forced into that. When you do have a choice, I think it's better to take a more thoughtful approach. And while risk is inherent in a lot of things that we do, we still get to choose when and if that risk is appropriate. And so just saying that risk is inherent or risk exists does not excuse not trying to mitigate that risk and not being aware and consciously considering when that risk is appropriate versus when it is too much of a risk to engage in.